Well, that pharmacy school came in because I started working in the pharmacy actually when I was 9 years old as a cashier for the soda fountain. And did that, and then I went down to delivery boy and janitor. And then I graduated high school and went to, at first I tried to go to Howard University in Washington, D.C., but at the time the Korean War was ending and there was a lot of veterans in it. So I sort of detoured over to Dillard from 47 to 49. And after that, then I went to Howard for 4 years. And while I was there, I corresponded more with my draft board people than I did with my family. We've been here at Pryce Pharmacy since 1908. My grandfather was an immigrant, and he came in and he moved to Nashville, where he went to medical school at Mahara. In fact, he was in the second class that graduated from Mahara, and he stayed there teaching botany. Well, he was a botanist when he came to the country. Then he stayed there and taught for a while. Then he started moving around the country. From places, he went to Mississippi, to Texas, and Louisiana. To get to Louisiana, he was in Franklin. That's where the family started coming. My father came with them, and they moved to Lake Charles in 1908. My father finished Howard University in the College of Pharmacy in 1917. So the family's been here. Most of the kids are raised, and my grandfather left Lake Charles because when the kids got to high school age, then there was no really high school. There was one school where the American Legion is now. That was the first school for at the town of colored folks. We really didn't have any bad times because Chef Reed had read the story of Willie Young, how to handle people. So when it came to sit-ins, he went around and told everybody that they come in, don't mess with them. So we didn't have any problems. And unless you want to make a problem. But so far as at the lunch counters, you could order it serve you. But well, worried about eating it, then you don't know what you got. What they did to it, but they serve you. I remember one incident when a fellow, Gilbert Thibodeau, he worked here as a pharmacist too. Here's just one of those pictures. And we had in Sacred Heart, they had all kind of colors from the Passe Blanche to whatever. And one of the girls who worked, mom worked at Ryder's Jewelry, and she would see him uptown, and she was one of those hugging Frenchmen. Everywhere she sees, she wanted to hug you. So she met him uptown, and he was one of the darker fellows. She hugged him, and the next thing you know, a bunch of white dudes were surrounding her. So he told her, look, when I'm uptown, don't talk to me. So, it was scary at the time, but that's the way it was. And one of the things I feel good about is that is where I'm working now 1 day a week. It's Southwest Center for Health Services. That is the direction that everybody should be going. Everybody doesn't have a family doctor. And without a family doctor, you have to go to the emergency room, which is, you know, you hit the door, it's going to be almost $1,000 before they even give you aspirin. So if you go to the center, health center, you'll have the advantage of having a family doctor. And a lot of people don't understand that it's on a sliding scale. You don't have to be poor to go there. You can, you know, if you're poor, you pay less, but if you can afford it, you pay a regular price. And it's coming to the point now that I've been involved in it from the beginning, and it's developed into one of the finer facilities, you know, in the area. If you get a good, solid education, and you know, you can go anywhere. You can, no matter what, you can change. I was talking to her the other day. Her daughter went to school to be a pharmacist, and she realized it wasn't, you know, it wasn't her thing. So she switched over to she's going to be a lawyer now. But you got that basic. You can switch whatever you want to do as long as you do your core curriculum and do well. Yeah, you got to realize it's going to be hard because some people have different abilities, and as long as you get the base. You used to tell the story of those 3 little pigs, the ones who be built on different footings, and the one who had the solid one, you know, don't care what happened, they survived. He survived. So, you know, you just go with the basics and you take your attitude. Now, attitude is stuff that a lot of us got to work with.